I want you to protect yourself at all times, and at all times obey my command. Touch gloves, back to your corners.
Round number 1, Esau Cruz in the blue and white trunks. Francisco Vargas in the black with silver trim, and with all due respect to the Westminster Dog Show, and you remember the legendary battles. One of my favorites, the Battle of the Z-Boys, Carlos Zarate and Alfonso Zamora, Marco Antonio Barrera and Eric Morales, Israel Vasquez, Rafael Marquez.
You know, Cruz sparred with Vargas, but he said, though, it was enough for them to base their whole fight plan on that sparring session.
No foe. Well, the way these two come at it with their heads, you've got to be careful. Especially Vargas, who's had plastic surgery.
I would like to see more jabs coming from Vargas and Cruz. Cruz is not so much of a jabber. He's just a pressure fighter.
Vargas would like to at least show that punch, and there he's doing it.
Look at the jab.
Yeah, he wants to control the range a little bit if he can. And there's the uppercut.
Right up. Referee James Green going to have his hands full as these two go at it close quarters, and Cruz putting together a combination, knocking Vargas back with that left hook momentarily, catching him off balance. Ooh, winding up with that right uppercut was Cruz. Cruz is sitting down on his punches early. Vargas slipped a right hand behind the guard. Man, spiteful shots. Round number 2 scheduled for 10 at 135 pounds. Cruz is continuing to move up the rankings.
You know,
there's a nice left hook to the body by Cruz and a left hook upstairs.
Vargas averages 78 punches per round. He threw 68 in the first round, so he's on.
Man, Cruz is just every single shot is thrown with bad intentions. Maybe his best path to victory and trying to create distance and utilize that jab despite the hellacious wars he's...
I mean, he got frustrated because of the movement.
In this day and age, that's a very short time to come back.
Now, that's another smart thing Vargas is doing in the inside. He's holding.
And Vargas looking to work again behind the jab. Nice left hook again, ripped to the body by Cruz.
In order to go to the Olympics.
And he just got clipped by Cruz off balance, and the veteran Vargas holding on. Vargas has been down once against left-handed Takashi Miura when he won the title, and Cruz now pouring it on it.
Specialist, and you see the evidence of that there with those numbers.
At his height, he better be a body shot specialist, and he's coming forward.
You bet.
Man, he is just swinging wildly, but there's that lane open down the middle, Abner, and Vargas has yet to find it.
He gets hit 24 times a round, which is the most by any active fighter.
Oh, wow, a wild right uppercut by Cruz. He is hungry to gain a title shot again in the last year.
Yeah, he's got an exciting style, and I'll tell you what he is doing in this fight, too.
A few times he's headbutted Vargas, but he's really smart in this fight. He knows how the moment's when to get in, just like that.
Right uppercut.
Yeah.
Lead left hook to the body by Cruz, applied headlock, and again goes to the body with left hook. Overhand right, clipped the jaw of Vargas, who comes back with a right of his own that was blocked.
And that's how he starts out. He punches in the body, concentrates his punch there, and
it's too bad the respective court.
This is Pitbull doing some good power punching, and Vargas landing the uppercut on occasion.
There again, lead left hook to the body, followed by a left hook upstairs, and Vargas has been eating a lot of those shots here.
This hasn't been that bad around for Vargas.
And Cruz has had his moments again with that left hook, but you're right.
earlier, and he said, you know, maybe, but this is his third fight at this weight class, and he's hanging in there against a very strong lightweight. He may not be winning, but he's hanging in there and doing some good work.
Has taken some shots from Cruz, but Vargas now delivering some shots of his own, and then again, though, that jab momentarily staggered him.
It's just that moment where he gets lazy. I think he throws a 1-2, and Cruz is easy to land the overhand left or overhand right.
You know, it's not above bending the rules here tonight.
In some ways,
Vargas, so many battles, so many cuts and facial swelling, and the age, here he is at 36, hanging in there with a 23-year-old upstart.
overhand right got there again for Cruz, and that's become a big story in this fight.
The jab scores for Cruz. There was a jab.
He can throw a jab. How about that?
For his own career's sake, I think what he's doing now with the game plan is going to behoove him in the long run.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Tonight's fights remotely has Cruz pitching the shutout.
Cruz has done a little bit more in most of these rounds, so the question is, has he done it in all of them?
And there again, leading to the body with the left hook, going upstairs with the right hand, but Alameda does come back with some shots, but they aren't as eye-catching, aren't as powerful as Cruz's shots. But here now, turning it into that fight that we anticipated. Wow.
What a right hand by Vargas. In this round, he's landing better.
Wow, lead right hand clocking Vargas by Cruz.
But if he really wants to take the round, he's got to invest a little bit more.
Left uppercut on the inside scored for Alameda. Just missed with the right uppercut, but in close, having some success under 30 seconds. And Cruz, yeah, is the bully in this fight tonight. And Cruz leads with a right uppercut. And again, lots of space in between Cruz's punches, and Vargas can time him. There's a lane open down the middle, and Alameda lands a 1-2, but then he's knocked back by Cruz's shots.
Got to throw something behind that, the right hand. It can't be as slow as he's throwing it now. He's got to come back with something behind that right hand as well.
Oh, triple four uppercuts on the inside, but he was also holding the back of Vargas' head.
Talk about a veteran move. That's a definite.
And he's 23. And Alameda having some success now with the left. And there's a nice left hook curling behind the guard of Alameda by Cruz. And
Cruz is using the jab a little bit more now in this fight, even trying to work his way in.
He's jabbing to his stomach.
And Francisco Vargas coming back upstairs with a combination. And now at close quarters, both of them digging. Cruz going to the body, Vargas going upstairs.
Last two rounds of this fight have been very entertaining.
Fantastic stuff here between Isaac Cruz and Francisco Vargas.
Those looping punches.
1-2 by Vargas. 45 seconds left in the seventh. Double jab gets through the guard for Vargas. Vargas corner calling for the jab. He continues to deliver. Cruz on the ropes. Moving to his left. We are through 7 at the Toyota Center in Houston.
He's not being able to leg all of his punches. Again, he's just relying on a 1-2, and it's Cruz that's doing the damage with the bodywork. Wars that Vargas has been in. Salido, Miro.
Francisco Vargas hanging tough and taking the fight now to Cruz on the ropes.
See these fighters as they've gone past round 7.
Cruz continues to lead with that left hook to the body. Now right.
Good body work again. Cruz is known as a good body puncher.
The first Showbox main event in July 2001.
Absolutely.
And the first Showbox alum to win a world title, and happy 20th anniversary.
And Stevie Johnson, also a 5'4" champion. So some good luck.
And Cruz coming forward, leaping with that right and left to the end of round number 8. We have anticipated, or will Vargas continue to try to be the veteran? And he's getting tagged now by Cruz.
We've won in many rounds, not too many probably.
And that jab of Cruz beginning to pop Vargas's head back.
And now,
so it's looking more and more like Vargas would have to become the first person to stop Isaac Cruz.
And there it is. He got in with the 1-2 Vargas.
Nice left hook upstairs by Cruz.
Vargas has landed his best right hands, and he just haven't moved Cruz.
Vargas has thrown more punches, but Cruz has landed more here at midpoint of round number 9.
Round 9. Round 9, guys. This is where they show the age comes out.
We've talked a lot about the Cruz right hand, but the left hook has been mixed in very effectively as well.
He leads everything with that left hook and just tagged Vargas on the jaw with a sweeping left hook. Man, ripping to the body as he saw Cruz. Vargas upstairs. And that right hand tagged Vargas. Yep. Cruz wants to continue his climb in the 135-pound weight class.
He'd love it if he could find, if he's landed his best right hands and they haven't hurt Cruz. And the interesting thing is Vargas has thrown about 50-some more punches than Cruz, but Cruz has been more accurate with his punches.
And final round, again left hook to the body, followed by the right hand upstairs by Cruz. And again, that right hand tagged Vargas. Battle-tested veteran Francisco Vargas, another clash of heads.
He won this fight. He's winning this fight, but he doesn't need the extracurricular activities, but he's doing it constantly.
Come on, knock him.
Wow. To continue, much to the delight of the crowd, but you talk about career preservation, and Cruz now smelling blood on the attack. Cruz unloading on Francisco Vargas, and the fistic fireworks that we anticipated are coming to fruition here in the 10th, and referee rules that a knockdown.
They have to stop this
Things have gone from bad to worse for Francisco Vargas. We talked about how green the referee, James Green, was, and man, he may have found himself in over his head in the final moments of this fight.
And the horrendous cut that we see.
Again, Cruz saw the opportunity.
Yeah.
He saw the man hurt, cut, and he wanted to go for the stoppage.
Yeah, and there were some punches landed, but it's hard to tell.
I don't know.
In any case, oh my goodness.
All three in favor of the winner, Isaac